Doesn't look like it right now, but they've got control of a high ground. They've got to push back. Low HP.
Oh, you absolute
will
donkey.
live.
But T1, they're actually so interested in playing something other than Hazard there. They're actually going to roll out on Winston, which is a little bit of a surprise to me. It does look like all we really needed to see Pokerface finally win a fight was actually just have T1 roll out on Winston in the middle of a Hazard meta. So great looks for Pokerface, getting inside the heads of T1, forcing them off the meta for no particular reason.
So, take him to Esperanza and ban
just
Satan. For response ban.
I am so sick of T1. Like, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. Like, just once ban something interesting, man. Like, you want to translate this, Xavier, or have I got that?
Yeah, you've got it.
Yeah. Our coach told me that we needed to ban out Mercy because it's a hard counter to our Wrecking Ball comp on Esperanza. Things were going great, but unfortunately, I have a hard hit scan player on Tracer, so he just gets magic picked every fight, and it is physically impossible to win. Now she's asking, are you happy since leaving a team with Chio? And he says, much happier, but it doesn't show in my facial expression because this trauma is going to last a lifetime. Come on, Ryan.
Why is Alfie in on support, mate?
What? What?
He's in on support. Violet's benched.
No.
This has to be a mistake, no?
No fucking way. Violet plays.
Who are
they playing? They're playing a good team too. This is the match of the day.
This is FTG.
Indy? Oh, okay. Alfie, Lucio dipping Vindy in the second of the round. So we can already see why Alfie is in on Lucio over Violet.
Now Alfie doesn't quite have the beat. They need kills right now. Kitsune rush as well. Alfie 99% on the beat. He has the beat. He goes
Ajax?
for the Ajaxes. And
Alfie, one Koth round, benching Violet is all it took for him to also be Ajaxing. So maybe they're going to bring Violet in on map 2 as they come to the realization that you should actually play your extremely seasoned, extremely high quality support over a flex DPS on Lucio. So brutal for both Sojins. You step too close to the Hazard and he will just land on your head, smack you about into a wall, one-tap you with his shotgun. Who, the devs thought, how's about we make Junker Queen, except she can fly and she can also Maywall you, and that Maywall groups you and hurts you at the same time. Sounds good, everybody? Let's go on a 3-month holiday and then balance it by removing 20 HP or something. FTG, though, they're in control. Alfie once again catching a rail on the chin. God, Alfie loves getting railed by Prophet. Deep push for FTG. They go for the high tempo, but Pelican, he's ready with the Nanoblade response. He takes down Sonjin. Sleep onto the Nanoblade, and Genji, though, Vigilante does it all when he hasn't got the back pain that spawns when you live in Saudi Arabia. Anyhow, FTG, they're choking now. Heesung has managed to retain the downpour. Alfie's beat versus the world. I wouldn't trust the beat with anyone less. Flora and Finn together, they're trying to clutch up, but it surely will not be enough as Heesung, he stayed alive. Flora with a fadeaway onto Vindy, but Vindy, he's borderline worthless anyway, so the scoreline is evened up 1-1. It really is a changing of the guard when it comes to talent in Korea right now. This FTG roster, it's full of young up-and-coming players and Vindame. And still, they're managing to go toe-to-toe with Zeta Division, one of the most storied rosters in the history of OWCS Korea. End of the day, Vindy just gets himself caught out, and as expected, Burner taking over a little bit. He looks very free. Prophet doesn't know how to hook onto the roof after playing the game for probably 7 years of his adult life on Widow. So that's a rough one. Alfie has that nano boost online. What? We nano Finn. Finn receives the nano boost. He takes down one, but he will fall to Heesung. Prophet takes out Bernard as well. That felt like an outrageously hot take. Bernard was so low and he was not anti-healed. Why did we nano the Zen? Tracer Genji as well for their DPS line, really trying to pressure out Chio. Chio will be a weak link in this composition. His Kiriko is not comparable to, someone like Alfie Yi, the incredibly flexible flex support for this team Zeta Division. But another player advantage, Chio has fallen. Falcons, they're trying their hardest to give this map away. They're playing fucking hard, but on Wrecking Ball, man. Wade pulled from finally up in main, but it is a classic 1-for-0 situation. Chio appears to have tripped and fallen off the map, so maybe he bashed away from that blade and bashed a little bit wrong. Chio perhaps reaching the twilight years of his career, much like another player named Twilight who is well and truly beyond them. Oh shit, Chris and Sam, they both finished right next to each other. I hate to say it.
Not the first time that's happened, I'll tell you that for free.
Interested to see whether Wei can actually trade a little bit of this aggro push forward. Looks like the answer is no. Judeman on it. The answer is yes. Like I was saying,
across the board, really. And it's interesting to see Lip leaning into the Tracer version here, Tracer Echo. Not having too much success initially. We're going to see...
Yeah. Here, though, we do see Chorong signature move running headfirst into a Blading Genji and killing himself. There's so much left to live for, mate. If you would like to join the marbles race, don't forget to type !play. We have found new tech where we can keep the marbles going all series long by having it minimized over the player webcams. So that the fun literally never has to stop, guys. Push from Guthrium as well. He wants to kill Vindy, ensuring that he keeps his ult online by tactically running into the circle. Prophet missing the easy shots after missing the hard ones, but he did make 11, so you got to give him some credit.
Take us through it.
I would love to break down exactly how this fight is going to go, but I'm afraid neither team has a clue either, as they are all just playing deathmatch. Massive kite from FTG. Out comes the downpour from Heesung. Beating your own downpour. I love that from you, Vindy. Massive ult play there. Terrified of somebody get... Yeah, and then you feed afterwards as well. So thank you, Vindame. Thank you so much, Vindame. Love your work.
Oh, some stuff is about to get cooking. Hambin is on the run. You can't block this damage. Sunjin will take them all down. And FTG, they get the stabilized, but more trades coming in from Proper. Proper is behind right now. Vinny's going to beat a two-person beat. I really don't think we need to beat Vinny.
Oh, Vindy, like, it's all about what's in your hands and nothing about what's in your head is the impression that I get. Anytime I watch this shit, just fuck you, Vindam. What are you doing?
He's gone Widow.
Mr. 11. He's clip bombing.
Greedy pick.
Interested to see whether Prophet can make this Widow pick work. He's in an aggressive position right now. Prophet, he claims a scalp immediately. Shot of the century from little Prophet.
They're going to TP underneath right now. Prophet's going to clear a lot of these players out. Fielder has to Suzu and just doesn't have a TP apparently. So a 1-for-1 trade, but the payload's moving for FTG. So more than happy with this if you are from the gamer.
Yeah, no, from the gamer, they are pleased with this one, just continuing to steal the card away. I've become a down-to-earth streamer at Ryan's request, if you even care.
And it should be the stabilization tool for him here. Blade from Proper.
Blade from Proper finds absolutely nothing. The counter from Sonjin is good. The counter from Sonjin is shit, and Proper's Blade does find value after all. I thought ED stood for erectile dysfunction. It can be erectile dysfunction or eating disorder. In my case, it's both. Anyhow,
it's being fought so hard by FTG right now.
Oh, FTG, they're fighting for every single inch, and Proper, I mean, he's given up on even showing how short his sword is, but it doesn't seem to matter. Like, your circuit... Oh my god, look at this fucking graphic.
I'm done.
Nah, dude, like, that has got to be racist. That has got to be racist.
Let me move my camera for this. I'm
hiding my camera as well. That's outrageous.
This needs some interrogation.
Get out. Look at Rush, dude. Like, what have they done? Because they've got such an overwhelming ultimate advantage, it's really going to take a hard throw for T1 to lose. That being said, the T1 supports, they're known for it. Keep fishing for an advantage, because right now it's a really rough day to be a Proud boy. Apparently Proud has picked the ammo perk instead of what I can only assume is the overclock one-shots you perk. Dongak, though, he's just going to come in and fuck you, Vindang. You're just going to instantly get yourself picked off rip. Many such cases, but usually you wait until the ult fight to start pissing the series away.
But Proud there, no respect for Vindane, but surely he respects him now.
I can totally understand not having respect for Vindame. Having respect for Prophet's brain, in contrast, this guy just pulled overclock 2v5. This guy has more aids than aid. That is actually insane. What is he overclocking? Let me get my webcam sorted, actually.
Pushed up to the choke and they find the series. Luckily, with their map pick, Crazy Raccoon go to Gibraltar, where Lip can dominate the matchup. Oh my god!
High's just been slept up early on, though. Ruler's quite low, though. Not sure what has caught Ruler out, but with the enemy Winston slept, Ruler has been pre-fighted. You know, sometimes you think you're peppy, but you're just Ruler on Sigma. That's the way that it goes. That's what I've been telling Callum that for weeks now. You know, you're not peppy, you're Ruler, mate. Like, it's the way that it is. Oh, Peppy can do it. You can't, mate. Grow up. You were sitting very still, Hunter. Is this the mannequin challenge? Yeah, I'm biracial.
He's just gone.
Why does PG sound like a fat bastard?
Months later?
You think that the heavy landing perk is the difference maker? It's actually the fact that they are Korean. Nothing to do with the perks.
Oh,
Spint on the flank.
Perk as well?
No, being Korean is not a perk. It is a privilege.
Oh.
Peppy, I mean, look. He had his moments. He's a moments player, and I'm sure another moment will come soon. Who are you? He's caught an anti-nade on the chin. That's forced his overload, but he will survive. Pelican wasn't quite able to get that kill. Alfie gets that kills for what it's worth, but that's another story. Look, Pelican's in, mate. It's a guaranteed map loss. Pelican first map substitution in. They are asking to even up the scoreline. It's that simple. Marcus on the Juno now. Violet bashes in, goes for the double bash, and goodbye, Peppy. Fortunately, Finn, fucking robot, goes down in the neutral yet again. Wide swing coming from Way. Flora will fall. Ray comes out from Finn, but, you know, it's a typical Finn disappointment. Anyhow, Peppy goes for the flux, takes down Vernon, hits the rock and takes down Finn as well. Absolutely outrageous. No surprises here as Finn is just the king of getting himself picked and picked and picked on Juno. The pickiest Juno there ever was. The stakes could not be lower for Way right now. But if they lose this map, they will lose this meaningless match. Burner goes deep. Down goes Lee Soo-min. Cage is out on the objective as well. Flora, it's all over. It's all completely over. Who are used back on Reaper? Nobody has had the opportunity to use their ults. And we've got Pelican emoting in the spawn. A 3-1. Falcons, I mean, wait, what's he doing on ball? Maybe Han Bin Laden was right, fat cummies. No fucking way we're hovering this right now. There's no way Falcons are going
on
down.
America's Most Wanted for this.
Oh, this is insane. I have to see it. I have to see it to
FBI's
believe
list
it.
for sure. TP out. All right, straight on Hanbin POV. The Observers knows what is up right now. Ball is pretty good on this point. Lots of boot.
The mirror! Instant mirror!
And Raccoon right now. Hanbin will be forced out, and that's first flip Crazy Raccoon's way.
Crazy Raccoon just instantly secured the cap. Harmon is being bullied back to spawn by Junebin. Actually just pushed back into spawn, stuffed into a locker by his high school bully.
What if I play for Hero Team?
A classic situation of a quick game is a good game. I'm ready to go to bed, so I'm approving of Harmon's decision here to roll out on the monkey. Honestly, nothing but
defense
respect.
as well, so it's locked.
Yeah, no.
Jumpin has the entire backline naded and not quite traded. Somehow Chio gets out of that one, and Hanbin lives, but Jumpin dies. Really didn't think that's the way that one was going to go, but I guess it works out for Falcons.
Exactly how we expected this matchup to go. Crazy Raccoon, a team famous for literally never losing the Anna Winston map, finally getting a run for their money on the Anna Winston map with Harmon on the monkey instead of Smurf. For Team Falcons, Chio kites it out, Fielder hides in a corner, Fielder decides to throw his nade onto the floor out of respect. There's a nano online now, it's gonna go onto Harmon. The sleep, has it gone wide? Does Shu have it? Are we gonna kill the Widow? No, we are lost. We're just backed on, mate. Well played. Chio got his song. It's a fight win. It's so difficult for Falcons right now. We're reliant on a clutch from Hanbin. The Hanbin Winston. Could it be? He pulls out the hands. He's forced to recall. That's the gold standard for an off-tank on Winston. No marble, no win. It's actually like a very well established.
All right, okay, you've convinced me. Wait, I'll stick it on.
Alex and Jamal. I think Chris just won the race. I think Chris with the sentimental run for his. Get out! Get out!
Did I win?
You are winning the fucking. You're winning the pro league, bro. You're winning the pro league.
Oh my god! I'm actually gonna fight this guy, Johnny.
You're gonna fucking pound this league, bro. You're gonna go to that 60-year-old man's home turf, and you're gonna have your way with him.
I am. He's gonna be. He's gonna take one L in his life, and it's me, Chrysler.
Don't refer to yourself as Chrysler.
Okay.
Absolute hit.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I shouldn't play into that one too hard upon hindsight. Okay.